We're hosting a yoga festival, but it's so much more than a yoga festival. It's a wellness and a healing and a community building and sharing space with like-minded, beautiful humans. This is all, so much of this is Johnny. Mm-hmm. My partner, my lover, my father of my beautiful babies. These are his dreams coming true, but they're turning into my dreams, and it's just like the most amazing thing to witness and be a part of.
Yeah.
I mean, look around.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it?
Barely. It's so beautiful. You've made like a little temporary village.
Like a pop-up village, but we're all here together and just in love. and I live here. The craziest thing is like looking around and being like, oh my gosh, that's where my kids and I play every day. And there's pieces of me that's like, hold on, wait a second. Why aren't we just all building a commune? We were not meant to be doing things alone like this. No.
Especially child raising. I don't even know how people do it.
It's insane. It's insane. We've all been so programmed, right? Mm-hmm. Into thinking that, I think most of us that are here are coming out of that programming, right? But thinking that you do have to do it alone.
Yoga, I think, is a great way for us to come together and heal a lot of generational traumas. Yoga is a way for us to really look deep inside ourselves and to generate a new generation ahead of us, right? And to be able to create a place where trauma is lessened, but it doesn't mean trauma doesn't exist, because lessons come from that, right? So, and grow in a way that allows us to be more unified and held responsible and accountable, where I think a lot of that doesn't come into play often. And then also an opportunity for us to see what it can be like to live in an integrated world, because a lot of us come from a place of trauma, or we go back home to our places of trauma, but to remember that here you could hold someone's hand and hold them while they sing, and we chant these musics and we do these movements, and we can learn a new way of being.
My name is Sean Johnson. I am here at the Bhakti Farms Yoga Fest in Covington, Louisiana. I've had the pleasure of being a part of this festival since its inception, and it has a beautiful Louisiana flavor to it.
It does.
Just to describe the scene right now, we're in this just beautiful, lush, kind of open space with pine trees around us and a pond and all these different colors of green. It's there's drizzling a little bit right now.
It was downpouring.
It was downpouring. It's just the real country country, kind of fresh air, kind of clean. There's a real sense of humility, I feel like, that this festival has, that Johnny brings, a real sense of enthusiasm and love. And Bhakti is a really beautiful form of yoga because it's always pointing us towards the relationship between our creativity and our imagination, our relationship with spirit, whatever your word for that might be, and our emotions. It's really a yoga for the people, in a sense, not just
It's a community thing, right?
It's a community thing, absolutely. It's designed for people to participate and feel and interact with and engage with.
How do you navigate being part of a Hindu tradition, the Western embodiment of it in this Christian landscape?
Yeah, that's an awesome question. For me, Bhakti is not just, I feel like it's a word that comes from India and is connected to particular cultural and spiritual tradition, Hinduism, and other like Sikhism. My belief is that you can find Bhakti in every tradition and every culture. That it's just pointing us to the human experience of relating to the world through the vessel of the heart. And so I believe that many people who practice Catholicism, there's so many ways to connect, to spirit, and we don't have to be dogmatic and say our way is the way, or think that some other form, because it's different or because the names are different or the words or the language is different. It's mysticism, Mysticism is human. It's not, it doesn't
and mysticism's hard to pinhole and get dogmatic about it.
Exactly, yeah. There's a great Christian mystic named Meister Eckhart who said God is like a great underground river, and there are many wells that can take us to that river. And that's where I'm coming from. And I think that's where Johnny's coming from, with this festival, is exploring lots of wells, lots of vehicles and vessels, just to take us to that source, which ultimately has thousands of names and has no name, at all. So it's spirituality, and you can find spirituality in so many different places, in so many different cultures.
Vigna Vinayaka